Well, the moment we got to the park, I noticed there was a girl there. She was all by herself. She looked young. And I'm just imagining my daughters being at the skate park by themselves. And it starts to kind of play with your emotions a little bit of thinking about this girl who was maybe not the most modestly dressed, who has piercings all over her face, who is a child. And I just remember thinking, man, what is this girl's life like? That was the thought that the Lord put in my mind, and to pray for her. And Bob shares the message. He shares the gospel with these kids, and he asks them if any of them would like to put their faith in Jesus, and some of them respond. And as we're getting in the car, I look over at Bob, the 6'4" man who is talking to this girl, the young girl. This girl's like 5 feet tall, tiny, young. Come to find out later, she's 15 years old. And Bob is talking to her. I look over at her, and he's talking to her, looking down at her with her hands on her face. And he's talking to her, and then he hugs her, and then he comes to the car, and I say, Bob, what were you saying to that girl? And he was telling her, that she's loved, and that there's a God in heaven who loves her. And he says that you have a father that loves you, and she says to him, I don't have a father. She says, I don't have a dad. He says, you too have a dad. He says, you have a perfectly heavenly father who loves you. And her response to him, she looks up at this guy and she says, is this some kind of new religion? He says, no, this is the gospel. This girl in Brazil, who is crazy Brazil, they say has 33% Christians in the population. It's going through a massive revival. And we got in the car, and I asked myself, I said, Lord, like, who would have ever shared the gospel with this girl? How would she have heard? And the truth is, had he not said, let's go, step out in that space, let's share the gospel, I'm confident it would have been a long time at least before that girl would have ever heard the love the God of the creator of this whole universe has for her.